But I think there with the wind, it was always worse.
Yeah. And Denver has sun.
Yes, it has. And
Lots
it has
of
a lot of stuff going on for it.
Oh, yeah.
Not that all you from Amarillo. Amarillo's nice.
There's still a soft spot in your heart
Yes.
for Amarillo, right?
You remember it fondly.
I served 6 months time there, I say.
Happily.
Oh,
Happily those days in Amarillo. And she flew to Denver.
right.
And thank goodness she's in Chicago now. Well, today, let's talk about what's coming for the weekend. Turning cooler around here this weekend. I don't want to say colder because honestly, temperatures even tomorrow are still going to be a little bit above average coming our way here. A few hours of some rain tomorrow. It's probably going to be maybe around a 4 roughly hour period that we may be getting here tomorrow of some rain. Plenty of clouds here, especially tomorrow. Future radar showing how possibly a little rain this evening, later this evening, McHenry County, and then in later tomorrow morning, out by mid-afternoon tomorrow, should be a little bit of rain too. It doesn't look like we're going to get a lot of rain out of this system. 62 will be the high today. Record high is 70 degrees. We've been as cold as 8 degrees on this date. 54 right now at O'Hare. We have a northeast wind at about 10 miles per hour. That will keep lakeside spots a little cooler today. 56 at the lakefront, 63 Moments. Huntley, still a lot of clouds there at 52 degrees. Here's the satellite imagery, and you can see how still far northern suburbs, there is a good deal of cloud cover still that way, as well as up in southern Wisconsin, where there was some rain earlier this morning. We had some rain here, far northern suburbs, late last night, as well as during the wee hours of the morning. But along the frontal boundary, that's where we are finding some rain. And meanwhile, this frontal boundary and this storm system that's going to be bringing us a little bit of rain here tomorrow has prompted the first major winter storm of the season across portions of central and southern Minnesota into portions of Wisconsin. Right now, they are seeing a little bit of light snow around Rhinelander, Wisconsin. And as for what's going to happen, those winter storm watches are in effect all day tomorrow around Minneapolis, the St. Paul area. For us, we're not going to get into the winter storm element of this, but we indeed are going to still be feeling a little bit like springtime today with the mild air as we remain south of the warm front. Cold front comes through here tomorrow. Behind it, the air definitely going to be a little bit cooler. So go over to the interview set with a very special guest who's with Linda and Sylvia.
Thanks, Tracy. And we all know that one of the best things about the holidays is to think about others. And around this time of year, every year, Connie Pate and her family do just that.
They hold the Soldier Field Toy Drive. It's one of the projects for the Walter and Connie Payton Foundation. And Connie's here now to tell us where to bring the toys. It's this Sunday.
It's this Sunday at the Bears game, Bears-Vikings game, and we will be there in force. All of our volunteers, Jared and Brittany and I, we will be at the gates. We will be walking the tailgate area, and we're hoping to get a lot of toys.
Great. So in the past, I don't know, with the way the economy has been and everything, has the toy drive been affected by that in any way, or are people still giving?
It has been affected. We don't have as many corporations giving toy drives. You know, we've got more high schools this year, so it's been a cutback, but you know, we still do well. We still take care of a lot of kids in the foster care program, so we're happy.
Now, is there a certain age that people should think about for the kinds of toys that they get?
The kids are in the system from infancy until 18.
So the whole range.
Yes, whole range.
Sometimes I think that's the hardest part to reach, is sometimes we tend to forget about the teenagers, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
And so, do you have any suggestions for people out there who are thinking about helping to donate to the program this year for that group? Because it's much easier for the little ones, I think.
Well, you know, the girls are always looking for toiletries, you know, whether it's hair products, lotions, body lotion, lip glosses, yes, stuff like that, gloves, scarves, you know, little wallets, purses, you know, stuff like that for the girls. Yes.
But while you're on here, so there's any company that's listening to this, all right, and they have those video game kinds of things that older kids like.
Yes.
You could probably use thousands of those, right?
Yes, we could. Yes, we could, because the teenagers are the hardest, and sometimes people do gift cards. You know, those are always good too.
Good idea.
And then we can go out and buy, or we can give them those things, and they can buy for themselves. So.
Well, let's talk about this. You've been involved with this program for a while, and you're involved with a lot of different things. And toy drives are very popular, you know, during the holiday season. But what brought you to this particular one, and what does it mean for you and your family?
You know, it was Walter's baby. You know, he started the charity himself, And he started small with just a Thanksgiving party for the kids at the holiday time. And I'm sorry to say there are more kids in the system now. And I think last year we maybe had 20-some thousand kids we had to take care of.
Wow.
And not only that, because of the economy, we have a lot more families who are out of jobs, who need toys or food. So it just keeps increasing every year. So it's just a continuation of Walter's foundation and his legacy. And the kids and I are very happy to have it and to continue it. And we think the state of Illinois appreciates it too, what we do for the children.
I love it. You say it is Walter Spring, but it is now the Walter and Connie Payton
Yes,
Foundation.
it is.
And
Thanks,
you
Linda.
keep doing a lot of really good work,
Thank
Connie.
you.
Okay, so reminding everybody, bring the new unwrapped toy to Soldier Field. This is
Dressed in the fringe, right? This normally is not
Great.
your attire.
Well, I wouldn't say that. No.
Wouldn't go that far, huh? Welcome. Okay, we've been discussing this, Seven Brides except for Seven Brothers. It's been around for a long time. Does it still play today? I mean, as far as, do people still get this? Because it's a whole different time.
Well, they certainly get the Neanderthal maleness of the show, and they let us know right away too. But it's a more I think real down-to-earth version than the 50s or even the first production in the 70s
Okay.
with Debbie Boone, 1979. It's more of a earthy, real down-home type of show, and at least we try to do it that way.
I know it's been updated a little bit too, but still the songs. People still
Still
love
fun.
the
Oh,
songs,
yeah.
right?
Lonesome Polecat, awesome song. Just one of the most cleverly written, beautiful, melodic songs you'll ever hear.
This must be a fun cast, too, because it's a big cast. And it just, with the beautiful music, the fun music, it just must be a great part for you to be playing.
Well, it's really no fun to be with a bunch of big burly guys and lots of beautiful women all day.
Oh, you
it's,
poor
it's
thing.
It's a tough
You do what you can, is that what you're telling us?
Yeah,
Okay.
But we are looking forward to getting a little treat you guys are going to show us, that Seven Brides for Seven Brothers is playing the
And a little ginger, so we're tying the ginger